Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sam J. Adams, and today I'm here to tell you how to apply for your Vietnam E-Visa. And I'm gonna show you how to do it step by step, just like the way I have done. So make sure you watch it till the end. When you search on the Google for Vietnam E-Visa, you'll find a lot of websites, and make sure you go to the genuine website. There are so many websites that are claiming that they are the genuine one, but once you go inside, they're going to charge you extra for your Vietnam E-Visa because there are some agents. Instead of that, go to the official website. You can find the link in the description down below. So make sure you go through the official website so that you don't have to pay any extra. And once you enter the website, you'll see this official website like this will appear on your screen. This is the new website which they have launched on 11th of November. They also had an old website which is not working anymore. If you're applying after 11th of November, this is where you have to fill up your application for your e-visa. Next thing you have to do is you have to click on apply now, and the next page will appear. Once you click on apply, this page will appear and you have to read all the things carefully, and after that you have to press to text down below and click on the next button, and then the visa application form will appear on your screen, which will look like this. First thing you have to do is you have to put your passport size photo and your passport's front page. That's the only documents you'll be requiring for your Vietnam e-visa. So please make sure you have a decent passport size photo of yourself with a white background, and the front page of your passport is clearly scanned and everything is visible on that page. Otherwise your visa can be rejected and there is no refund for that. So please make sure you do this. Just to show you guys, I'm using a dummy passport right now, but you have to put your real passport's front page in that section and your passport size photo with a white background. And the next part is called the personal information. You have to fill in the personal information precisely just as it is in your passport. And first you have to do is you have to fill in your surname and then your real name. If you have a middle name just like me, you have to put your first name and your middle name in the second section. After that you have to put your birth date, and after that is your sex, male or female, which is up to you. Next you have to mention your nationality. For identity card you don't have to fill anything. Some people does fill their passport number in that, which is wrong because they will ask you for your passport number down below, but here you have to leave this empty. After identity card you have to fill your email address, and then goes your religion. I don't know why they need to ask you for your religion, but in my case I put Christianity. You can put anything you want. Even if you don't believe in kind of religion, you can always use that option called atheist or something like this, but you cannot skip this part. As you can see, there are like red stars in it. Those sections which have the red star, that means you cannot skip that part. You have to fill this in no matter what. And after that, place of birth, re-enter your email address. So go down below, you'll see this part called have you ever used any other passport to enter into Vietnam. In my case it's no. If you have visited Vietnam with any other passport, you can simply say yes, and if you don't, then say no. It's up to you. Do you have multiple nationalities? Again, it's up to you, yes or no. Violations of Vietnamese law regulations, if any. So put no in it. I think you haven't, so obviously it'll be no. If you have done, then I suggest you to not to go to Vietnam because you can be in trouble. Next thing is your passport information. You have to put your passport number in it. I'm using a dummy number just to show you. And then issue of authority, the place where it was issued. Next section is for your passport type. You won't be able to go to Vietnam with the e-visa if you have a diplomatic passport or official passport or any other passport. Only they are providing the e-visa to the ordinary passport holders. So make sure you put the ordinary passport in that section. And after that, date of issue of your passport, which date it was issued, and make sure you put the right information, because I have heard some people got their visa rejected at the airport. After getting the visa, the airlines didn't approve their visa because their visa issue date or their expiring date of their passport were wrong because it was incorrect, so their visa got rejected, which is really unfortunate. Some silly mistakes can make your visa rejected and it's non-refundable. So make sure you put the right date of issue and expire date of your passport. Otherwise you can face a lot of problems. Next section is your contact information, personal residential address. Make sure you put your address just as it is in your last page of your passport, and your contact address, and of course your working telephone number. And after that you will see emergency contact. You can put anyone's name in it, like your brother, family member, or your friend, someone who is really close to you. Current residential address of that person, that person's telephone number, and your relationship with that person. That is really simple and easy. And after that you have occupation. Occupation, in my case I'm a musician, so I put others in it. In your case it's up to you. You have to fill in the section. It's not important. If you want to skip, you can skip the rest of the part because there is no star mark in it, so it's not really important. Just put your occupation, whatever you do, and then you can go to the next part, which is information about trip, purpose of entry, tourism obviously, and then intended date of entry, the day when you will arrive Vietnam. I'll be leaving India on the 28th of November, but my intended date will be on 29th because I'll be arriving on Vietnam around 1 a.m. in the morning. So my intended date of entry will be 29th. So make sure mention only the date when your flight is going to arrive in Vietnam. So make sure you don't make any mistakes and mention it clearly the moment when your flight is going to arrive in Vietnam. That's when your visa going to start. Next section, like how many days you're going to stay, intended length of stay in Vietnam. In my case, a single entry, so it's for 30 days. In case if you're applying for multiple entries, then you have to mention 60 days in it. Phone number in Vietnam. In this section, you have to provide the hotel's phone number where you're going to stay for the night. In my case, I have booked one hostel for myself for the night, and I have did it for booking.com and I haven't paid it. The pay is on arrival. Mention the phone number of the hostel, residential address in Vietnam. You have to simply give the name of the hotel or hostel wherever you are staying for the night. And after that, there's the province and city. Which province you are going to stay, you have to mention it over there. In my case, it's Ho Chi Minh City. And then comes the district. In my case, it's the district 1. You have to search in your hotel's address. You'll find it'll be mentioned somewhere about that area's district. Second thing, which is ward or commune, which was a little bit tricky for me because I was not able to figure out what is ward or commune. So I went to the Google Maps and I searched my hotel's address on Google Maps, and after spending 5 minutes on it, I was finally able to figure out what is ward or commune and what's my word name, which is like the area's name. If you guys have any trouble regarding this, do let me know in the comment section down below, or you can simply message me on Instagram. I'll explain you in a better way. The next part is intended border gate of entry. In my case, I'm going through the Ho Chi Minh City airport, so I'm going to mention the Ho Chi Minh City, and still I haven't decided which intended border gateway of exit I will choose. So still I'm going to say the same thing, Ho Chi Minh City. And then you have to tick on that right section, committed to declare temporary residency according to the province of Vietnamese law. Just put a right tick on it, and you have to scroll down now, and then you'll see the next section, agency, organization, individual that applicant plans to contact when entry into Vietnam. My case, no, so I'm gonna put no. Have you ever been to Vietnam in last 10 years? In my case, it's no, but it's up to you whether you're gonna choose yes or no. Do you have relatives who currently reside in Vietnam? In my case, again, it's no. It's all up to you. So now I'm going to scroll down. Next section is for kids who are under 14. If you are traveling with your kids, you can fill this part. Otherwise, just like if you're just like me, then just simply skip this part. Go to the last part, which is trips, expenses, and insurance. Intended expenses, in my case, I'm gonna put 2,000 US dollars. Do you have insurance? I don't have any insurance, so I'm gonna put no. It's up to you again. We'll cover up the trip expenses of the applicant. You just have to say personal, and after that is payment method, which I put credit card. And then you have to tick the last section here, and after that you can proceed to the next button. And after that, the next page will appear where you can check all the information which you have provided. In the second page you can see if there is any mistakes or not, so make sure you check it precisely. So if you applied it with any mistakes, most probably your visa can get cancelled and there is no refund for that. So make sure to check it precisely and then you submit. After checking the form, if you haven't found any mistakes, then scroll it down and go to the security code, type down the number on the security box and hit the next button. And after that, this will pop up on your screen saying declaration completed. You just have to press confirm and then you have to pay the amount, which is $25 per person for a single entry. Click on I agree to pay, read all the terms and conditions properly and then click on agree to pay. After that, click on payment. In this page, you have to choose which card you're going to pay. Simply click on the second option, which is Visa. Choose your Visa card. After that, one more page will appear and it's about all your card details and everything. After giving all the details, just click on continue and your procedure is done. Wait for 2-3 hours to get a confirmation mail. You'll receive one mail saying that your payment is done and it'll take 3 to 4 working days to approve your visa, but in my case it took more than 7 days. So like I have mentioned, in my case it took more than 7 days to get the visa. They didn't send me any email saying that I have received my visa, but instead of that I kept searching with my e-visa code on their website, and last Saturday I have received their visa, which will look like this. That's pretty much it for today. If you guys have any doubts or if you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section down below, and if you wanted to contact me directly, you can always message me on my Instagram and I'll explain you in more better way over there. So I'll see you next time, guys. Ciao.